Hello everyone, this is Tuhin Banik once again from Thatware, and today we'll be discussing about cannibalization. So this was a very hot topic 2 years back, and various SEO experts were scratching their head on how to optimize for that, what is cannibalization and what are the best practices to make sure that this is eradicated. So today let us start by first understanding what is cannibalization. So cannibalization basically means that if your website is ranking for a same keyword on multiple URLs. For example, suppose you are ranking for best toy shop near me, and suppose on the first page you have 3 URLs ranking for the same keyword. Now this is a real-time example of a cannibalization. Now you might be wondering, this is good. So the thing is, this is not. Like, there are various concerns which can happen due to cannibalization. So as you can see from the screen, like, there are multiple issues which can occur from the cannibalization. Some of them commonly are like there can be fluctuations on the ranking, your CTR can never improve because you would be competing against your own website, and this is no good because Google is totally against cannibalization. Like, think like this way, for instance, like your website, you are trying to rank, like you have ranked for a particular keyword, and at the same time your website is also ranking and competing with your website itself. Now like on one fine day, one of your particular URLs can rank on the first page, and on the second day another URL can take that spot, and both of the URLs can compete with each other, and once again this is a destruction to your entire SEO journey. So this should be avoided. And the second thing is that this is also a negative SEO which can really cause a decline in click-through rates, decline in various Google Search Console properties on the assets, like your impressions can go down, there can be a decline in clicks and the traffics, and once again, as discussed, like this is a complete destruction of your online property, and this should be avoided. Now let us understand how exactly we can find out keyword cannibalization. So once again, as you can see from the screen, like there are various tools and techniques which can be used for identification of keyword cannibalization, but one of the important method by which you can really do is a manual technique, that is just searching with your keyword and testing that in the Google search on the first page, commonly known as SERP or search engine results pages. And this is when you can manually try and test, and you can also comprehend, like, okay, for this keyword I am ranking for this and this particular URLs on the first page, and these URLs are cannibalized, and I want to fix all of these 4 URLs to make sure that only one URL is ranking on the first page. This is a technique by which it will help you to identify keyword cannibalization spot on. Now let us understand what are some of the techniques which can help us to prevent keyword cannibalization. Even though there are a whole lot of techniques, as you can see from the screen, like there is always 101 techniques for optimizing your keyword cannibalization, but a couple of the things which you should remember being an SEO expert is that, first point, you should really focus on topic clustering. Like, if you see that your multiple pages are ranking for a same keyword, then you should try considering optimizing for different keywords for your different pages. If that is not possible, try considering merging the pages to a common page and make a common topic. You can make the utilization of redirections, you can make the utilization of a common sitemap or a common URL structure, but make sure that the unnecessary pages are merged into a single and extensive page. This can really prevent the cannibalization up to 100% extent. But if you honestly ask my opinion, I would always say that always focus on optimizing every single pages for every single group of keywords, and this can really help in reducing cannibalization up to 100%. Now let us discuss one of the most devastating factor which can be happen from cannibalization, and that is known as PogoSticking. Now, as the name suggests, PogoSticking means that jumping between your URLs for the same set of keywords. In other words, if your pages are competing against each other for the same set of keywords, suppose you have a page A and you have page B, and they are ranking for same keywords XYZ. Suppose on one fine day you are ranking page A on second spot, page B on third spot for the keyword XYZ, and suppose on the same day after a certain time page B is ranking above than page A for the same keyword. Now if this is caused like jumping between the rank of the same particular page, this is known as PogoSticking, and this can be very deadly for your SEO campaign, because one of the key factors is that your CTR would be negatively affected and your CTR cannot be improved. And if the CTR is not improved, then it would trigger the web crawlers that the site is having a bad user experience or there might be spammy content, and due to this reason the entire campaign can have a downfall in the keyword ranking. And this is one of the crucial factor why keyword cannibalization should be always solved whenever it is spotted. In fact, Google have officially claimed that cannibalization is one of the negative SEO, and if this is fixed right, then like websites can get a good SEO benefits out from it. Now to conclude, I'll discuss some of the common takeaways from this video. So there is 4 takeaways. The first one is keyword cannibalization should always be solved if you check any of your keyword is ranking for multiple URLs of the same website, because this can reduce your click-through rate, this can hamper your user experience, and this can lead to a downfall of the entire website SEO scores as well. The second thing is it's always advisable to identify keyword cannibalization from manual ranking searching, because tools can sometimes not show you the accurate thing. The third thing is it is advisable that if you are ranking for same keyword for multiple pages, then either merge the pages into one useful content, or the fourth point, you can use separate set of keywords or separate set of topic clusters for each of the pages, so that every single page ranks for a unique set of keywords. So these 4 are the common key takeaways which can help SEO experts like me and you to keep one step ahead of the competition and make sure that a particular campaign is not getting affected for keyword cannibalization. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you again in the next video.